How's it going, Ready Up Live? Both at PAX and Gamescom, I got to spend a lot of time getting some hands-on with Evolve. Now, I'm actually really excited for this game, and I'm going to be honest though, at first, it didn't do it for me. Maybe there's something too complicated about it, we weren't working as a team, but as I kept playing and playing, it started to click. It felt really cohesive. Especially as you work as a team, you get a group, everyone knows what they're doing, the game starts to feel really fun, really strategic. So I'm going to show you guys this opening section here. It tells you about the Trapper, which I'm going to show you. I have a lot of other footage actually of the monster, of a lot of other stuff. I do want to upload those too, but I'm going to start with this because the Trapper is my favorite class. Because I like the Medic. The Medic's fun, and I've always liked Medics, but there's something about the Trapper, about getting him in that bubble and being one of the most crucial. I mean, everyone's important, but I really consider the Trapper to be the most important member of the team on Evolve, because you get that bubble shield up, and you got the monster trapped, and it's very important. So I'll show you this little intro for this guy so you can get a rough idea of what he's like, and then we can go into the gameplay, and I'll talk a little bit about it.
Griffin is the Trapper. He hunts down and traps the monster. Sound spikes can detect a nearby monster. An icon will appear on the HUD. Hold the fire button to stop the monster's movement with the harpoon gun. When the monster brings the fight, use the submachine gun to do some damage. The strength of the Trapper class is the ability to contain the monster and force the fight. Deploying the mobile arena is critical to your team's success. Hold the equip button to take the mobile arena down.
So every game starts off in this dropship. Same cutscene here. Hopefully they'll change it up a little bit, but not too concerned. It's really just an intro. And during this time, I'm pretty sure the monster actually gets to run around. Gets to start leveling up, figuring his stuff out. So we're here. We're getting ready. Everyone has their own little poses and stuff. And then you free fall. You jump into the world, and it's a lot of fun. Now, unfortunately, this particular game, I noticed my controls felt wonky. They felt way too weird. So, whoa, what's that? This is invert. Invert is bad, so you actually get a little bit of time here to, luckily, switch your stuff up. But it was all wrong. Southpaw, it looks sensitive. I don't even know if I changed that, but I had to make sure I got inversion back and put my stick layout back to default, because that is not right. That is wrong. So here we go. Lots of these games are actually really long, and that's actually something I find very interesting about Evolve, is that you'll be running around for a fair amount of time before you even see the monster if he knows what he's doing. You'll get little hints here and there. So you see that bird symbol? That means the monster just scared a flock of birds over there. And you want, if you want to, you're hunting him, so you want to go find him. All these yellow dots here, if you can click, I forget the button. It's either, I think it's you click your thumbstick, and that adds those little markers. That's spotting. So you can spot as any player, to tell people where the monster is, and you can see, if you watch the top of the top playing it, they spot like crazy. They're all constantly spotting different directions where they think the monster is, where they know the monster is. So spotting actually is very important in a high-level team. So again, there's going to be a lot of running around, and I got a little afraid of the water here, because there's actually, I think in that pond at least some of these ponds, there's huge underwater monsters that will mess you up. You really want to avoid all of the monsters, because there's monsters all over the map, including the big one, so you do not want to get eaten by them. There's plants that will eat you, like it's just a nightmare, so you got to be very careful. Do not engage. Stay away from all the animals, and by holding A, or spacebar, or whatever it is, you can just climb forever. I'll get into that in a second, but I just placed a sensor, and that's one of the things the Trapper does, is he can place these sensors around in very strategic positions, so anytime a monster passes these, it'll give us a big notification. We'll know exactly where he is. So, oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. See, that guy, he got me. I got saved, luckily. So you'll jump height increase. So you'll see there, every now and then, if we do kill, or if the monster kills some of these enemies, they will sometimes drop these little power-ups. You can pick them up, and it'll definitely change how the game plays. This is all us, so I'm not too concerned about these rockets falling, because these are our guys'. But we saw him there for a brief moment. He's playing as the Kraken. So it's pretty elusive right now. The Kraken's very fast. He can fly. He can fly. So he just takes off and just soars somewhere. So there we go. See that symbol right now, that hand with the waves under it? That means he triggered that sensor. So we know he passed that. And I really lucked out this game. I actually placed sensors all over the place, and they all really worked in my favor. So here's another one I'm putting here, in case he passes it. I think he will at some point in this game. It was very good to use these things, because You gotta keep track of him. If you lose him and he keeps leveling up, it's bad. So the goal of the monster is to level up, and he does that by eating animals. So he's running around killing things and eating them, and he will level up, and he gets bigger, stronger, and by the time he's level 3, it's going to be a hell of a time to take him down. So you really want to take him out before he can get to that point, before he can kill too many animals and rank up. So our job is to stop him. His job is to eat things, and then, or kill us. I mean, he can kill us first, but he's better off just leveling up and then taking us on, because if we know what we're doing, he's screwed, especially with a good trapper. So there's another perk that got dropped there. See what that one is. I don't even remember, but to find out. Here we go. We got bullets slow the monster down. Crucial with the Kraken. So we can make sure he doesn't go very far if we just shoot a couple bullets into him. As I was saying before, the climbing, if you hold A, you will climb surfaces. It was kind of weird to figure out at first. It just, I don't know, it's a little strange, but it definitely works well. So even as the monster, same kind of thing. If you hold it, you can just continue climbing any kind of surface. So that means wildlife, that symbol there. So you got to really watch out for it. There's a lot of dangerous things around. You got to pay attention for it. Place another sensor there just in case he wants to come by and trigger that sucker. Yeah, dangerous wildlife, so be very careful about that. Now we're all kind of split up, which isn't always the best. At least we're not too far away, but you definitely don't want to get that far apart, because if he takes one of us out, he just comes out of nowhere. That's very bad news, because he can just kill you one at a time. So you gotta be very careful. Assault's trying to find him. Support's looking that way. We know he's around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. That's his thing. So that is one of his abilities, and it's pretty deadly. It knocks you back, flings you around. It's not a good thing. So right now we're trying to get up there, and it's my job as the trapper to make sure he can't get away. So I gotta get in there and drop this bubble shield. And this is something that actually, okay, I'm gonna see if I luck out here. He's getting done it. Come on, will I do it? Is he in there? I think he got out. I think we're out of luck. No, he escaped. So you can take it back down, luckily. I have a few good throws in this game, I do believe. But and now I gotta charge it again. So that mobile arena is now done. We lost it. Oh, maybe not. I just lied to you. No, I'm the complete liar. Do not listen to me. But this guy's, look at this. He's got, like, you gotta be very careful about him. I find he's definitely a lot better just kind of flying around and shooting guys from range, rather than the other monster is very much better at sticking to the ground, because he can't fly, obviously, and just kind of messing you up. So this guy's very ranged attacks. You got to be very careful. And mobile arena's still charging, so I did not lie. I had it. I figured this out. And yeah, that's what it says down. So right bumper's mobile arena, and I really got to get that up. It's very important that at the very least I can do this. So this holds him in place. All he has to do is swing downwards. He has to just punch down, essentially, and he'll break that hold I have on him. So if he notices that I have him, it's very easy for him to escape. So I have not been very successful using the harpoon, but if you know what you're doing and the monster's caught off guard, especially if it's an inexperienced monster, the harpoon can be quite useful. So my mobile arena is charged, so I'm going to do what I can to get over to him over there. He's flying. He's really trying to get away from us. He knows that he does not stand a chance right now, since we're all ready to go. He's running. Where is he? Now again, this whole game, almost every Evolve game, you're just looking. There we go. He set off my sensor, so that was a very lucky sensor placement. He passed it. We know where he is. He's revealing himself. But there's a lot of running. A lot of running and looking, and I have one game that's like 40 plus minutes of just looking. And I was actually the monster. I was just running as much as I could, and I think I'll upload that at some point here. It's a pretty cool one. But there he is. See, everyone put their spotter down. They know he's over there. They're making sure we all know to go that direction. That is where he is. And these glowing footprints show where he's been. He has been here. And he's scared birds over there, so he's running that direction. We know. I'm going to place one more sensor just in case he comes back this way again. You got to make sure. You can place, I think, 6 or so sensors, 6 or 8. And that's a lot of sensors. So you can place those around. Make sure you just cover the map with them. Just make sure you spread them out. If he passes them, you're set. A couple little monsters here. Again, try to avoid these guys, because they can. The bigger, the scarier. They will hurt you. Alright, I gotta catch up to this guy and get that mobile arena down. I seem to be lagging behind all my teammates. They keep getting there before me, so I gotta make sure I catch up to him. I still don't think I've trapped him yet, so I gotta make sure I get him in that mobile arena. It's very important. So we can't keep running away, especially as the Kraken, because he will run. He flies away in an instant. I can speak from experience playing as the Kraken a few times. You can just book it out of there. Like, if they can get nothing on you if you just want to run. You scared birds again. We're going to catch up to him. Monster, we are coming. Come here, monster. There he is. All right, he doesn't... Is he still running? I don't know, but I really got to get that mobile arena up. Oh, yeah. He's pushing me back. Dropping that barrage here. We're doing what we can to hurt him, but he is... We're not doing enough, unfortunately, right now. We really got to lay into him a little more. Quit running, monster. We're lucky he keeps scaring birds, though, and pinging my trackers, because we're keeping up to him. He's running, but we are close behind always. So I'm going to be looking around here, see if I can find him. I cannot. Not yet. Reveal yourself, sir. I just gotta get that mobile arena up. It's so important in this game. As soon as you mobile arena him, he's set. So placing another sensor, making sure we have all of this covered. They all pinged over there, so I don't know if they saw him. I'm assuming they did. There's a lot of pings. They must be following his footsteps. They're pinging like crazy over there. So again, very important to pay attention to those. You can play all together without even talking, although it's pretty crucial. But if you're not talking, those pings work. They're very useful. Here we go. So that means that is a plant. That teammate just got eaten by a plant, just like I did in our live game. We played in front of an audience that two of us got eaten by plants. It was pretty embarrassing. But they sneak up on you. You wouldn't know. It just looks like another plant, and then you're eaten all of a sudden. It sucks. There he is. You see that in the water? There's a big monster in the water there. I saw a brief shot of it. Those guys are pretty freaky. Even as a monster, killing those big guys, it's hard. So the bigger the environmental monsters, the longer they take to kill as the main bad guy. But they give you more of a level up. So you definitely want to, you can do what you want, but just eat. It's important. So he is still running. He's playing like I used to play, and that's upsetting. I gotta catch up to him. I gotta lock him in. Where are you at, buddy? What are you doing? The cave is actually a really good spot because you can totally seal him in, make sure he can't go anywhere, and there's not many places he can hide. Same thing with the mobile arena in general, but if you can mobile arena him in the cave, you're set. Like, there, see those tentacles? I just want him to come this direction, and I can whip that mobile arena, and then he's done. So I take a right route here. It's a very good idea to not just chase him in circles, because if a monster's smart, he can just lead you in circles, and that's not good. He can consistently get away. You can't keep up. No way. Hell can you keep up. There we go. He pinged another one of my things. It's really working out in our favor, those things. I like putting them kind of on top of cliffs, if you notice, like on top of big rocks, because I find it just works pretty well. It always tags them. Come on. So again, you'll see this footage. If you look up footage of the game, when you play it yourself, you'll see a lot of it is just running. You're just running and running and running. And that's kind of the strange thing about it. It does take some getting used to, because it's almost frustrating in a way. Having to find this monster, especially when he keeps getting away, or you can't find him at all, is even worse. You're just running forever. And if you can't find him, it's frustrating. Like, you're just like, where is this guy? Like, this sucks. But that makes catching him and trapping him, especially as the trapper, so much more satisfying. So see, now what I did here, luckily for my sensor, he's coming back my direction. We know that, and I can totally head him off. He's not going to lead us in circles. I can mobile arena him. Come on, this is it, right here. Let's do this. And he's stage 3, so we are potentially screwed. But we're going to trap him in and mess him up. Monster, he decided to level up right beside me, which is not a good idea. You really want to get somewhere safe as the monster to level up, because you're vulnerable for a little bit there. So I got him trapped because he was trying to level up. He cannot get out of this mobile arena. So we keep him here, and the mobile arena lasts a fair amount of time. So luckily we can hang around in here, and he will likely try to hide behind things. You'll see it happens a lot, especially with the Kraken. He'll try to get on top of things. He'll try to stay hidden, because they can actually kind of get away from us. Like, the mobile arena is pretty large, and they can stand behind things, but if we all make sure we keep an eye on him, I hold him down with the harpoon. We always know where he is, and we can just keep hitting him. Some of us might die. Some of us might get hurt a lot, and it's definitely very likely in a game like this, especially just in general, really. So you got to be prepared for that. The medic's got to be ready to heal everybody and just do as much damage as we can, because we're probably not going to kill him here. Very rarely. I've only seen it happen like once, where it happened right away. Especially when he gets to stage 3. It's so much health. So we've really got to make sure we just do as much as we can. We know we're not going to kill him, but we want to make sure he's hurt. Make sure that he's not looking forward to another fight, because we could win next round. The medic is way in the air up there. We got you. And we lost the mobile arena, so he's going to run, and he knows he has to. But we're doing what we can. He's on fire. I'm holding him down. So especially when that mobile arena goes down, if I hit him with this harpoon, it's once again stopping him. He's not going anywhere. We're going to hold him still while everyone else messes him up. The flamethrower is very useful against him. So really keeping him on fire, keeping him easy to see even. So our buddy's down there. We're going to heal him. Oh, and he's still attacking. Interesting tactic by him. I think it's because he's level 3. He thinks he can just take us out now, but it's probably not a good idea, monster. You probably want to get out of here, man. We're messing you up. Support's really hurt, though. Seems like everyone's taking some serious damage. I'm low health. This isn't good, so I'm going to make sure I get out of here. I do not want to die by these balls. He's hitting me with the balls, and now I am down. So I've heard, depending on your strategy, you can shoot with this pistol when you're down. You'll do a little damage here and there. I mean, you know, it's better than not. But he will be more aware of you. And he might come after you and try to fully kill you once you're on the ground. So I'd be very careful, depending on your strategy, if you want to shoot that pistol once you're on the ground. But he's still fighting us. And that's not very smart of him, I don't think. I think he really thinks he can win this. So I'm back, luckily. I think that was the medic. And we're coming back after this sucker. He scared the birds. We know where he's going. I'm going to go. I think he's going left here. Is he coming around? Looks like it. No, maybe not. But again, you see the trapper very, 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 very crucial. He makes sure you know where he is. He keeps him, you know, set. Everyone else are fighters. With the trapper, I mean, even the medic, really. He aids in the fight, where the trapper's all about, it's very good at tracking. It's very good at holding the guy down. Like, I still think he's step 1. Everyone has a crucial role, but he's the first crucial role. If the trapper dies, and we played a game where it was the shoutcasted game, and the Velocity's team leader guy told him to make sure he takes out the trapper, and he did. He took me out first, and they were screwed. Like, they couldn't hold him in. He could just run away whenever he wanted, and that is not good. So step 1, trap. Step 2, kill. So you want to make sure the trapper does what he can to kill. By kill, I mean trap. So we're going to be hanging around here. Just we know he's going to come by. He's a dangerous one, but he's pretty far right now. There's some monsters around here. Be careful, don't get eaten by those suckers. This guy right here. Hey, you stay away from me. Looks like a sloth. Looks like a long-armed sloth. If he comes over here, he's done. So yeah, so now once he's at this level, he can actually come destroy this power plant thing here. And if he does that, he also wins. So there's multiple opportunities to win, especially as he levels up. So our best bet is just to hang out here. He knows we're here, and he's just got to come to us. There's no other option here. He either kills us or destroys the power thing. So we're just going to wait. This is our plan. We're spreading out a little bit, but not too much. And especially when this happens, he has 3 minutes now. So that timer starts, and he's going to... He knows he has to get here. Let's do this. So I'm going to make sure I trap him, which I did. He is in. He's trapped. This is the final stand. This happens almost every Evolve game. If they get to level 3, it gets to this end point, they're sealed in, and it's just a fight to the death. Who will win? This is how it happens. Right here, right now. It's going down. Luckily, it's a pretty good spot. Doesn't look like there's many places for him to stand around. Like, we really lucked out. It was a good call just waiting here, because he seems pretty screwed. Like, we just gotta take him out. So he's almost down here. Gonna keep firing. My strategy here was, rather than harpooning him very much, every now and then I do it, but I really wanted to just get those bullets into him. I just wanted to do damage. There's no time. We're all dying. somebody's got to die first. So I just wanted to shoot every bullet ahead, make sure we just take him out. So you see, we're just chasing him like crazy. We're being very, very aggressive. We lost one man. It's coming down to the wire here. Looks like we're doing good, though. He doesn't have much left on him, but I'm hurting now. We got, is that medic? Medic's back. So we're still in the game. All of us have around half health. It looks like we will be okay fighting this guy. Everything is on fire. So even when he's on fire, it's really easy to see. I'm now down, which is unfortunate. So again, this is a point where it's like, screw it. Game over. He's got nothing left. Fire everything you've got. And I'm luckily back, and there's no chance he has now. Look, he has absolutely no health left, and that is the game. So very, very fun. That was a game, that was probably my 4th or so game of Evolve. So once again, it took a lot of games for me to figure out what Evolve was all about, to really understand it. But I love it. Like, it's actually very fun, especially as a trapper. I really, really, really enjoy playing as a trapper. So I hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. Let me know if you want to see more. I have tons, literally hours of Evolve gameplay. I have monster gameplay. I have different classes. So if you want to see other specific classes, please vote. Use your words. Vote in the comments. Let me know what you want to see. If you want to see the monster next, monster's pretty cool. It's a long one though, but it's still pretty fun. Let me know in the comments. Hit that like button. It's much appreciated. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next video. And if you haven't seen it yet, be sure to check out our shoutcasted match. There's no real gameplay. You can see it kind of on screens. It's more the experience. You see all of this Ready Up Live staff and community members having fun playing against each other. And it's a pretty cool experience we had, so really appreciate it if you guys checked it out. It's pretty awesome.